Okay, this is my last video ever for the next month. Yeah. So it's Monday night, and I work tomorrow, and then I leave Wednesday at about 1 p.m. For the airport. I have a 4-hour layover in LA. So I've never been to LA. I've been to the LA airport, but it was like, you get off one plane and you immediately go to the other gate to get on the other plane. So, gotta have some time to explore the LA airport, which is gonna be pretty fun. I'm looking forward to that. And then after that is a 12-hour flight to New Zealand. So that's gonna be crazy. But yeah, this video is gonna be the last video for the month. Going into next month as well. Not much to talk about, except I'm working a concert tomorrow, which I'm going to be honest, I wish I wasn't. I wish I didn't sign up for this, but might as well get a little more extra money right at the end. I'm excited. Again, I don't really have plans. I mean, we have plans, but they're very like rough. It's kind of like we have an idea of what we're going to do, an idea of like places we want to go, but like nothing is solid. So I think it's just gonna sort of be like, whatever we feel like, whatever day it is, we'll go and do that, and all that junk, all that jazz. But yeah, this is just it. This is the video. This is me saying goodbye. Goodbye. I don't want to make this like a 5-minute video. I'm gonna make it. Sorry, someone's texting me. But yeah, I had to buy an eSIM for the first time, which was cool. I honestly have no idea if I did it right. I mean, it's added to my phone, so I'm assuming I did it right. I'm assuming the eSIM is correctly added. I mean, it pops up. It pops up in the thing in the SIM manager portion of my phone, so I'm assuming I did that right. And then also just having to do the same with money and currency and turning it into NZ. I don't know what NZ currency is called. I'm just assuming it's like NZUD or something, or like NUD, like New Zealand dollar or something. Like I think Australian money is AUD. Like, I don't know what that means. Australian, is it just Australian dollars? So it would be NZD is maybe New Zealand. NZD is New Zealand dollar. But I'm excited. I spoke to my dad about the wizard. The wizard, and apparently he's in like Christchurch, not Wellington. But apparently, yeah, my dad knew of the wizard. And he saw the wizard, way back when he was a teenager. And the wizard is still alive. The wizard is 93 years old. I don't know if he still does like public soap boxes yet still at Christchurch. Honestly, I would love to go and just like listen to one. I think that'd be interesting. A part of New Zealand culture for the last 60 odd years, 60, 70 years. This guy's just been in New Zealand every single week spouting whatever he spouts. I think that'd be interesting to go see the wizard. Maybe after the Hobbiton trip. Go maybe check up on the wizard, see how he's doing. I'm very excited about Hobbiton. The first time we went to New Zealand when I was 8, we were really poor. It was rough. We saved up money for a while, and we had this trip planned, and right before the trip my dad got laid off of work, and so we had to move states because he ended up getting a job with another company in a different state. And so he had to leave the trip early. Both my parents had to leave early. And then after they got their stuff done in the States, my mom came back, I'm pretty sure, and picked us up. But it was just a whole mess. And it sucks that it happened right before we were going on this trip as well. We had to move, get up and move. But Um, one of the things I found Lord of the Rings when I was in like preschool, like kindergarten. Um, just the movie and a video game. There's a video game on the Xbox 360 that it was like Battlefront but Lord of the Rings. And I love that game. And so when I was like 8, I was like, I can't wait to go to Hobbiton. We're gonna go to Hobbiton, right? And my dad was like, yeah, son, I'll take you to Hobbiton, but Hobbiton's expensive. And because of all the junk that was going on during that time, we weren't able to go. So I'm fulfilling a bucket list wish that I've had for a while now. To go and see the set of Hobbiton. So I'm really excited for that. There's a couple things I need to do actually now. I have like a mental checklist. I should probably make a real checklist because my mental checklist it can only go so far before I start like, it's like solid, hazy. Like I can't remember the things I'm supposed to be remembering. So I should probably make a physical checklist after this video and just sort of like check off everything on that. But I mean, I'm not burning a whole lot. Like all the toiletries that I'm gonna use, I'm just gonna steal from my sisters. I'm just gonna use their shampoo, their conditioner, their body wash. I have my own face wash, and I have my toothbrush and my razor, but that's about it. Um, I'm just gonna steal everything so I can have space in my suitcase and my carry-on. I'm bringing like 4 or 5 different books on the flight. I'll probably get through 2. It depends. I'm burning 3 volumes of Vagabond, or maybe 3. I'm burning 3 volumes of Vagabond, and then I'm burning 2 books of a series that I started reading last year that I actually started reading while I was on my trip in Colorado. To go to Comic-Con there for the plane rides and all that. And it's been about a year since then, actually. Almost a year. Next 2 months. In July, it'll be a year. But I started reading this series. I forgot the name, but I can still remember the point in the story where I left off. The main character's name is Alwyn Scribe. I think it's something outlaw. I think it's maybe something outlaw. I can't remember. But it's a 3-book series, and I read through all of book 1, and I got just a little bit into book 2, I believe. So I'm bringing those 2 as well. So yeah, 4 books. Or no, 5 books. Yeah, 5 books. 3, 4, 5. There we go. 5 books. I'm bringing 5 books onto the plane ride, so my carry-on's going to be pretty heavy, and the carry-on limit is 50 pounds. These are like thick books. Like Vagabond, the manga is pretty thick, and the other series that I have is pretty thick. I'm not sure what else I'm going to bring in my carry-on. Maybe a charger. And that's probably going to be it. I'm going to have all my documents on me. My ID, my passports. I'm not sure what else to put in my carry-on. Because I'm gonna be honest, I don't have a laptop. I have a Nintendo Switch, but I'm not gonna bring that. I barely use it, actually. Should probably give it away to someone, but it's the limited edition Zelda, not Tears of the Kingdom, Tears of the Kingdom edition. So it has the art, it has the controller, it has the charging station, it has the game, and it looks really cool. It has like the Joy-Cons are custom, but it was like the last one. I bought it it was like my first 15-minute break while I was working at Target. It was like the last one, and I ran over and I was like, I want to buy one while I'm on my break, which technically we can't do because you're still on company time when you're on a 15, but I was like, screw it. I'm giving money to the store, so I bought that. And honestly, Tears of the Kingdom was pretty good. I didn't finish it, but I enjoyed it. But then again, I just haven't done much with the Switch. If they have that new Tomodachi Life game come out, I might get that. I might pick that up. That'd be pretty fun to mess around with. I had Tomodachi Life on my 3DS. But yeah, I don't think I'm gonna. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna bring the Switch. And I don't have a laptop. I don't have an iPad. So it's really just my charger and the books. And what else? What else have I brought in a carry-on my previous trips? I feel like that's it usually. I don't really. Or my shoes, my running shoes, I'll put in my carry-on, so it's they're not with my dirty clothes. But I think that might be it. Because my running shoes are going to double as my hiking shoes, and then I'm just going to wear my sandals all the time. I do know it's like 60 degrees Fahrenheit in New Zealand right now, but I'm going to be honest, I love my sandals, so I don't really care. I am bringing like lawn pants, not really jeans, but they're surplus. They're surplus jeans. I got some Austrian Kaz 03 mountaineering pants. I have some Dutch, I believe they're Dutch Navy pants, and then I also have some German Navy surplus deck pants, I think, as well. And then I also just have a pair of carpenter pants. I'm going over my pants, okay? We got the pants. Pants are covered, all right? It's the shirts that I'm not sure about. I'm trying to think of like outfits in my head. And I'm going to be honest, most of my outfits are built for warm weather because I live in a desert. I don't really have a lot of outfits that are for cold weather. So we may have to experiment. We may have to experiment here and then figure something out. But that's going to be it for this video. I apologize that there aren't going to be any uploads for a very hot minute here on the channel as I go on my trip, but I will, maybe I'll make updates in the community tab channel, maybe. Perhaps, maybe. I don't know, maybe, we'll see. But I love you. 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 And I will see you in whatever next video I do next. Okay, goodbye, 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 goodbye.